It's finally in the shed. The wife come outside and she said, "Do you need some help?" Hey, what more do you want? So in the shed, I'll start getting all of these rust holes, fix up this snorkel hole. There's some holes on the back there as well. Plus then up on the roof, I've taped them up for the moment, but there's a big hole where the pig light was. Some rust holes at the front. Yes, I'm just so happy it's in the shed now. Less ooge. Alright, so I thought I'd just jump inside, start ripping off a bit of the interior. And then I had a good look in this little under the lid. Oh, mates left me $5. Thank you very much, mate. All this other, I don't know, probably junk. And then there's this piece. Let's go have a look. This has already got the folds, so we'll go straight back in there. Hey, that's a win. Just got to cut out all of this. There's a fair few more up there, but we'll be right. I've got the uni MIG, so what they sure do make this look bloody easy on YouTube and fabrication shows and stuff like that, but I guess it's all based on experience. I've welded a lot, but I've never welded this type of material. What are we down to 0.8 or something of a mil? It does blow through pretty easy. I've adjusted the volts and wire speed on the old uni MIG a fair bit, but yeah, the wire I've got is a 0.9, so I can't drop it down too low, or yeah, it's just, anyways, we're getting there. There's a tiny bit more to fix up on this snorkel hole. I won't zoom in any closer. I've got an old door out the front off an old van, which has got the curve in the roof, so that's going to help with the curve in the roof at the top. And I will just finish off all of these, and then I'll get into that that pig light up in there. So we're getting there. I sure do hope this works. So as I mentioned, I had the old door, and I've cut this little panel off, so that'll go on there, I guess. I actually do think I'm getting somewhere. As I said, I've never done this before, and that was pretty shocking. There was probably 2 mil gap around the whole thing, so watch the have a look at this though. What do you think? We're getting somewhere, right? I've been trying to find some weld through primer for a while, and while I was getting the gas bottle exchange, I ran across the road to my local welding shop, and they had some Chem Tools Galmax 90 weld through primer. Now this comes in the spray can and a paint on version, 1 litre, 4 litre tub. This is going to stop me from having to get the wire wheel back out again to get it down to a bare metal surface so I can get good penetration with the welder. So, out with this rubbish, onto the good stuff. So, everything's going pretty well with the back wall. I've just got that little bit over there to grind down and then hit it with some primer. I'm just about to jump up on the roof and I'll show you what's going on up there. Alright, so here we go. That's where the old pig light was, and this bad boy's not going to be doing any more hunting. It's just mainly touring and camping, a little bit of off-road stuff, as you know, it probably flexes as much as a forklift. And my engineer said no to coil-over fronts, no SAS front, no 4-link rear, no coil rear, no nothing, if you don't have thousands and thousands upon thousands of dollars for engineering, drawing, swerve tests and all of that. So unfortunately suspension's going to stay the way it is. And yeah, what can you do, eh? We'll just keep going on with fixing these welds, and after that I've got the 2 at the front, so let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see here, the roof is done. Well, it's good enough. Like, as I mentioned before, I've never done any form of welding like this or even rust repairs before, so I did pump a little bit too much heat into this roof bit and it has warped it. Really hope I can fix that in the prep stage before it gets sprayed the new colour. I can't tell you what colour yet, but take a guess in the comments below, or even what you would love to see the colour of this cab get painted. I am on to my last rust repair. Now this one's been worrying me a bit. This is obviously the step near the footwell. So there's this big rust hole in the back, and there's this one that goes all the way through. Now I can't even go to my local wreckers to cut one of these out because they've been shut down because they won't pay their fines or something. So I don't know, I don't even really know where to start, but I'm gonna give it a good crack. I've had a little bit of practice with the back wall and the roof. Yeah, we'll see how we go, eh? Alright, so I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Now look, I'm not 100% happy with a couple of things that have gone on with me attempting to fix the rust and stuff like that, and in saying that, it's just mainly the roof, how I pumped a bit too much heat in and it has warped the roof. I don't know how I'm going to fix it at the moment, but yeah, we're just continuing on with this build. And the reason why I did decide to try and do this myself is I had a couple of quotes of $10,000 up to about $20,000 to fix the rust and respray the cab, and I just really didn't want to spend that type of money on just the cab. Like, we've got a whole car to rebuild and I'm not prepared to spend 50 grand on rebuilding this whole thing. So in saying that, if there's anybody that's watching that has got a lot of experience in rust repairs and stuff like that, if you can, drop a comment below, some hints, tips, not just for me but for everybody else who's watching as well, on things to look out for, and maybe I don't know, just anything really to help the community out. The next video is a very exciting one. I've got the engine, I've got the mounts and everything ready for the motor to go in, so that's going to be on the next episode. So other than that, I'll see you then.